and the birth of my grandfather, whose real name, most people know him as Lon Chaney Jr. His real name was Creighton Chaney. He was born in on February 10th, 1906.
I was born dead. I was born black and dead. My father happened to be the midwife. My poor mother gave birth to me at 7 months. Well, Dad, not knowing what to do better, took me outside. This was in February, imagine. In Oklahoma, it's very cold. He took me outside to the edge of the lake, cracked off the ice, dunked me in, and brought me to life.
Until the baby was strong enough, Chaney took a job in a furniture store, then returned to the theatre.
These barnstorming tours that they would go out on sometimes and often went broke when they were out on the road. So not only did they not get paid for their performances, they had no money to get back home.
If you had a nickel, you could buy a beer, and that would entitle you to go to the free lunch and have all you wished. Well, while Dad was getting his beer, I'd go down and get underneath the free lunch. Of course, I wasn't tall enough to come above the counter, and the bartender couldn't see me. So Dad would get his beer, and instead of drinking it, he would take his dime and come down to the free lunch. Then he'd start making big sandwiches, such sandwiches, and he'd act like he was going to eat them, but then he'd hand them down underneath like that. Bang, I'd grab them into the pocket. We did this as long as we dared, till the pockets were bulging. Then we'd leave.